Alright guys, today we're gonna work on the core area. We're gonna do core straightening and low back muscle stretching. It's always important to stretch the low back muscles, especially when we do the core exercises, because by doing abs work and lateral abs work, we always affect the low back. So we always want to make sure we're healthy and we stretch at all times. We're also going to be doing a little bit of straightening for the low back. That's for counterbalance. When we do a specific muscle group, we always want to balance the work by working on the antagonist muscle. So let's get back to work, and it's going to be 15 minutes of full workout, so get ready.
Alright guys, start with the 90 degrees legs position, back all the way on the floor, and cross over your arms, gently touching your shoulders with your hands. As I'm rising up, I'm squeezing on my abs and I'm breathing out all the way. I'm holding always 2 seconds the position up. As soon as I'm releasing all my air, I'm going all the way down. As you can see, the rotation starts from my shoulders and my head is following the shoulder movements. Make sure you're always concentrating and focusing on the abs. As I'm rising up with my hands, I'm holding my arms completely straight and I'm doing exactly the same movement. So rise up with your shoulder, head follows the way, and squeeze on the abdominals. Always hold that seconds in order to release all the air. Feet up. On this position, make sure your feet are really high, always in line with your knees. Don't drop your feet. I'm going all the way up, imagining to touch my chest with my knees. Even 90 degrees position between your back and your legs will be okay. As you can see, I'm not touching the ground. And all the way up, straight your back, chest forward, holding the position with my elbows. Same work. So imagine to touch your chest with your knees. Still keep your feet really high. Extend every single movement. Straight legs and then changing. Alternate movements. And all the way down, ready for the gluteus bridge. On the gluteus bridge, you need to squeeze the gluteus. You need to feel the hamstrings and the legs are in line with your back. Even here, hold 2 seconds, breathe out all the way before to release. I'm not touching the ground. Every time I'm coming down, I'm 1 or 2 centimeters from the floor. I'm always keeping my gluteus in tension. Muscles involved in this exercise are hamstrings, gluteus, and low back muscles. Okay. Ready for obliques. So I'm aiming at touching the knee with my elbow. You don't need to touch. You do what you can, and you don't need to work with your back. Focus on the abs. There's a little shoulder rotation, but also I'm trying to hold the elbow as straight as possible and always coming back on the floor. Open elbows before to start the movement again. Okay, ready for the obliques. So I'm holding my back straight and I'm supporting the body weight with my elbow and the legs completely straight, okay? You want to feel the work on the obliques, which is that area of your body. Make sure your feet are parallel to each other as you rise up. Change side, same work. Control every single movement. Keep your legs straight and focus on the muscle areas that you want to work on. In this case, the obliques muscles, which is part of the core area. Okay, side to side exchange. I'm holding the position with my hands so I don't work with my back, and straightening my legs side to side. I'm trying not to touch the ground, but if you are already too tired, you can gently touch the ground before to start again. Imagine again to touch the chest with your knees and straight your legs on the other side. Back down all the way. Open arms. Keep your elbows completely open as you rise up. Remember, I'm doing the movement with my abs squeezing all the way up, okay? And shoulders all the way up. My head is following my shoulders, not all the way around. Make sure your elbows are open to give a little bit more weight on the abs. If it's too hard, you can still do the crossover, touching gently your shoulder. And again, rise up the hands and touch knees. And even in this position, my arms are following the shoulder movements. Everything starts from the abs. Breathe in, breathe out and squeeze. In, out and squeeze. Make sure you release the air every single time and control every single movement. The rotation of your back is fundamental. If you feel your back is rising straight, you're using actually your back muscles and you don't want that. Work with your abs, back rotation. And I'm filming my gluteus and my legs with my hands so the weight doesn't go on my low back, and I'm straightening my legs all the way up. 90 degrees will be enough. Make sure your legs are closed, okay? As they rise up, you don't want to open too much, but you want to keep your feet attached and also your knees very close to each other. Straight and all the way back. Straight, all the way back. Out, in, out, breathe in, breathe out, and in. Okay, again, straight back. Make sure the weight is supported by your elbows. Open all the way as much as you can. Even here, you want your legs straight and you want to control the movement. 90 degrees, ready for a little bit of stretching, especially on the back. So my legs are together, my feet are high, and I'm going all the way down. Feel the stretching on your back muscles. Breathe in, breathe out, and stretch. Breathe in, release, breathe out, stretch. Remember. Rotation on the side, It's really good for trunk rotation. And I'm applying a little bit of pressure, as you can see, with my hand on the knee. The other hand is also helping the rotation, gently. All the way down, back for a gluteus bridge with a variation. Straight leg, all the way down, up, squeeze, straight leg. You're gonna feel the gluteus burning by now if you do the movement right. Make sure you're squeezing, holding that 2 seconds. It's fundamental. Slow down the movements. Control every single movement. The knee doesn't need to go high. It can stay in the same position as the other knee, as long as you're squeezing and you're keeping the legs in line with the back. And before to change position, we take a little break, we recover our breathing, and we get ready for planks. So we do a few exercises in plank position. Okay, holding my elbows on the floor and all the way up with my knees, making sure the back is in line with my legs. Hold the position and ready to rise up with your arms, still holding legs in line with the back. My feet are very close to each other and my hands are on shoulder level. Okay. Here, slowly coming forward with my knee, imagine again to touch your chest and coming back. As you can see, I'm always coming back with legs straight with my back. And stretch. Okay, as you can see, I'm going forward with my fingers in order to stretch really well my arms and my back. Back to plank position, hold. Even my head is in line with my back. And up, get ready for lateral movements. We're gonna work on the obliques right now. 1 and 2. Imagine to touch your elbow at all times. You don't need to touch it, but you're aiming for it. As long as you're keeping the back straight and you're only focusing on the work with the obliques muscles. And sitting for a bit more stretching. Okay, as you can see, the head is totally in line with my back and my chest is going forward, retracting my shoulder for a better spinal stretching. All the way down, pull. It's really good for the lats and the low back stretching. Okay, we are getting ready to alternate movements between legs and arms. The legs are 90 degrees up, all the way up. Straightening our legs. You don't need to touch the knee with the elbow, but you're aiming to touch it, okay? Make sure you're always squeezing with your breathing. In, out, okay? Slow the movements. Control every single movement. And up, this one, it's probably the hardest because it's a full movement going all the way down to touch the floor. On this exercise, make sure the legs are not going up and they're always still on the ground. You don't need to rise all the way up. that movement required a little bit of abdominal strength, and based on your level you can adjust and make a variation out of this exercise. So not going all the way up, but just stopping halfway. Okay, so the shoulders are high from the ground and I'm touching my feet. So focus again on the obliques muscles. This exercise is really effective, but you need to make sure to have the right position. And stretch, pulling apart the feet from the hands. And ready for more gluteus bridge work. All the way up with my foot. Beautiful. Rise down. Up. So as you can see, my leg now is 90 degrees as it goes forward, aiming to my chest. Make sure you're holding the position. The leg that is on the floor needs to be exactly in the same position as my back. Completely straight. This is a combination of gluteus work, low back muscles, and also obliques as the legs rise up. And relax, get ready for more stretching, straight back, head in lane, and all the way up. You will feel the stretching on your shoulders, triceps, and also back muscles. If it's too hard, you can do it with the elbows on the ground. Rotation. Even here, I'm helping the rotation by applying a bit of pressure on my knee with my elbow. Other side. Hold the positions always, 3 breathing in and out. Okay guys, you can relax now, be more stretching on the legs and on the back, and slowly rise up. We're done for today. You did very well, and don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel so we can do so many other sessions together. Well done guys, ciao!